So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The national anthem of Argentina rings out. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business, we were obliged to return the favour. I don't think there's much difference here.
So we're very much on the way now. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Who else but Lionel Messi? I don't need to tell anyone what he's capable of. Some critics don't rate him as the best player on the planet. That's because the Argentinian, for me, is on a different planet.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Rafael Leao. Oh, that's nice. Oh, nice touch. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Portugal with the corner, they're first. Montiel can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. He's picked his way through. Well, that looks a decent ball. Almada is onto this. Almada! Goal! Argentina! You don't keep those outs. He just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So, a breakthrough already. João Cancelo. João Neves. He's looking wide. That's good play. Rafael Leao with the cross. And that is not finding anyone. Montiel, and it's Rodrigo de Paul, aimed beyond the defence. Montiel receives it in a wide position. There's the crossfield ball. And that is out of play. Nuno Mendes, looking to play him in. Rafael Leao gets into a good position. Rafael Leao plays it in. Medina with the clearance. Martinez. And it's Bernardo Silva. And a header! Not a bad try by any means. João Cancelo. Bruno Fernandes. That's going wide left. He has found the way through. Real chance! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, that was really good running. The more he moved with it, the more he realised that taking the shot was his only option.
Martinez. It's a really well-measured ball. Bruno Fernandes. In towards the back. Oh, good climb! No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Fernandes. Medina. Now Martinez. Great defending, strong and determined. Tries to pass it through. Bernardo Silva. Oh, that's fabulous. Gets his head on it! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Messi. Who played through for the wide man. Space for him to turn and look. Now it's Martinez. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's trying his best to keep it in play here. That is a brilliant interception. Oh, he's having a go! But he's left disappointed.
I don't think anyone's really surprised that he's tried that, Peter. He's certainly confident in smacking one from range.
Bruno Fernandes. Montiel. Romero. Montiel. And it's Messi. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And the finish!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
And here's Lautaro Martinez. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Vitinha. Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And the shot! And it's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Not the most accurate pass. Messi. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Oh, super find. No foul, says the referee. Nicely weighted ball. Almada. Stood up well to him there. Araujo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that could set him on his way. But he's cut it out. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Portugal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
João Cancelo, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Looking for the far post. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Tries to dink it through. Big chance! And that has been knocked clear. Fernandes. And Almada. Fernandes. João Cancelo. And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
It's their second corner of the game. Cleared away. Argentina are looking to go forward now. Oh, good-looking ball. Martinez. And this is Messi. Now it's Martinez. That's destined for the flank. Nicely shaped ball. Fernandes. Romero. And Medina. Martinez. And Almada. He's found a way through. Spread to the right. Now it's De Paul. De Paul with the delivery.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Bernardo Silva proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
That has not gone well. Montiel. Martinez, who's set up one goal so far.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the pass is intercepted. Played out to the left flank. Now it's McAllister. Decent chance! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
João Cancelo. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Approaching the half-hour mark. Mendes picks it up out wide. Chance! Goal! Portugal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A great delivery and a finish to match.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
And now he has two. Portugal have their lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Spread out to the left. Rafael Leao. He is through here. And a chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Rafael Leao. Here comes the cross. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Almada. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Araujo spots it and intercepts. Nuno Mendes. João Neves. Araujo. Rafael Leao. Very nicely done. He's having a hit! Oh, nearly. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Fernandes. Looking for the run. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He's got away with one there.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Now it's Messi. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Montiel. Now it's to Paul. And here's Messi. Oh, that's well done, really robust. João Neves. Portugal are looking to break at pace. And here's Bernardo Silva. That is lovely. João Neves. And the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward. Portugal heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. He'll try from distance! Cross flung in towards the middle. Messi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's to Paul. Now it's Messi. De Paul has it in a wide position. Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
João Cancelo. And it's Bruno Fernandes. That has been slung wide. Rafael Leao on a serious charge here. João Cancelo. Great vision. And here's Bernardo Silva.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. João Neves. Defending of the desperate variety. Nicked it back promptly. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Almada given the lift of his goal. Fernandes. And Medina. Now it's Martinez. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And that... Oh, he's been caught napping! Can he get on the end of this? Messi! Oh, split-second reaction.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Araujo is there and he can get that clear. That'll be a throw-in. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. He's got away. Nice control. And it's McAllister. Montiel. Martinez. Oh no, what has happened here? Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Fernandez. Look at the space here. Martinez gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Fernandez. De Paul. Showing great feet there. And it's McAllister. Nuno Mendes. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, no joy this time. Fernandez. Ruben Diaz wins the duel this time. Fernandez. And this is Messi. Engages and forces him off the ball. Bruno Fernandes. McAllister. Now it's Fernandez. And this is Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's a searching pass. Oh, that's well spotted. And we've reached half-time. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy. So there was the first half.
Well, I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Portugal are leading, but it is still delicately poised. It's 2-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's got the beating of his man. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Lisandro Martinez gets over and intercepts. De Paul. Montiel. Now it's Messi. And he's managed to get free. Looking for options for movement. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. He's shifting through the gears here. Quality ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Rafael Leao. There's the delivery. Shot a goal! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
McAllister. Montiel. Threads one in. Can he get it through? The less said about that pass, the better. João Cancelo. It's a pretty loose pass. And this is Messi. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Messi! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! A finish of true class! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So again, we have parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Cristiano Ronaldo, Bernardo Silva, and Bernardo Silva! It's there!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Portugal with the lead. Almada. Now, can they get him away? It's a promising position, and he's managed to get free. Vitinha gets it away. Rafael Leao. Ronaldo has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target now. As long as he keeps working for his team, he should be fine.
Oh, now he can run away with it. Tries to cross. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Well timed, excellent interception. Almada. João Neves. And that's going right the way across. Ruben Dias. Cristiano Ronaldo being hunted in packs.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
No, couldn't quite catch up to that. Fernandes. That's a sharp pass. Messi receives it in a good position here. Almada has it out wide and in space. Bruno Fernandes. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And this is Ronaldo. Fernandes kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's picked his way through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Messi. And it's made its way to him. He's through here. Oh, that's fabulous. De Paul. Bernardo Silva. It's a good run down the right. João Cancelo looking to receive it in space. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Fernandes. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's looking wide. Shifted it to the flank. He's a sharp little ball here. Diogo Costa claims comfortably.
Argentina really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
And he scores! Back in business! Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Argentina dragged themselves back again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Bruno Fernandes, spread it left. Rafael Leao, showing good feet. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! Oh, he's been caught on it here. So, third corner of the game. That's a decent clearance. Bruno Fernandes delivers. Lisandro Martinez can get it clear. And it's Mendes. Rafael Leao. And he's certainly onside here. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Chance here to counter. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bruno Fernandes. And he is deftly away. This looks promising. And Martinez! João Cancelo. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Messi. Pass somewhat off target. Vitinha. Now, what about a counter-attack? Bernardo Silva in acres of space out wide. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And this is Messi. And he's there to retrieve it. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Messi. Tries to play it through. De Paul. He is through here. Montiel finding himself in space. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Substituição em andamento.
Vitinha. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, good spread. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Knocks it into space. Shoots! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
substituição.
So we have further activity on the bench here. Almada is being withdrawn here, but he's certainly made his mark.
Yeah, he'll get a good ovation for his contribution. I'm not so sure why he's leaving us, though. There's no obvious sign of injury or fatigue.
Fernandes. And this is Messi. João Neves. And it's Vitinha.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now that looks a decent ball. Takes a shot! Goal! Portugal! And they get themselves in front! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Argentina making further changes here, and in quick succession.
Teremos uma substituição.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. McAllister. And this is Messi.
That's good play from him.
And he's got away from him. Now, can they get him away? That's going to go a long way.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Now it's Messi. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Vitinha.
This is the time you need that pace.
Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes. And he's intervened well there. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Messi. He's looking wide. He is just caressing the ball. And it's Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes.
Portugal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bernardo Silva! And that is doing no harm at all.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Martinez. To McAllister. And it's Fernandes. Now it's Messi. Over to the right flank. Nuno Mendes. That is ended up in no man's land. And here's Messi. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, some astute defending there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That is good alertness. So, what can they make of this? Now it's Messi. Montiel. Can he get it through? Can he latch on to this? He's found the way through. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Ruben Dias tries to clear. Montiel just loves to go forward whenever he can. Simeone. Messi. Threads one in. Simeone finds himself offside. João Neves. That's going wide left. Romero. Now it's Messi. Now it's Simeone. Ruben Dias does really well to win the ball there. Rafael Leao has the space to scheme. And he's gone looking for safety. And it's Fernandes. Now it's Martinez. Bruno Fernandes. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. That's destined for the flank. Rafael Leao. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Martinez. He shifted it to the flank. Great vision. Into the last 5 minutes. No, he wasn't going to let him past.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Martinez. Now this could be a chance. He's got... Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Rafael Leao. Can he get on the end of this? Portugal close now to seeing this one through to the end. Now it's Fernandes. Nuno Mendes. Here's Rafael Leao. Now it's Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Rafael Leao. Nuno Mendes. João Neves. And this is Ronaldo. Simeone. Martinez. He's in a great position here. Now it's Martinez. Messi. Chance! And there's a goal! And right near the end, we have parity.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him. Coming off for him.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
McAllister. Spread out to the left.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Now it's Bernardo Silva, and he welcomes it in. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he's quick to get rid. Looking to play him in. Space for him to turn and look. Lofted in.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Nuno Mendes. There will be a throw-in. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Lisandro Martinez cuts it out. Simeone. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tagliafico. So 90 minutes have come and gone. It's going to be extra time. So we are still gridlocked.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So here we go then, extra time is coming up. And the action has already restarted. Portugal pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Crossed in again. He leaps for it. Cleared without hesitation. Now there's a fine ball. Has to go back here. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Palacios. Now Martinez. Tagliafico. Oh, played through for the wide man. And he's picked it up out wide. Out for a throw. Aimed at the far side. And he was alert to it. Good ball, good take. Picked out brilliant shot, surely! It's bounced back off the post. And no, he couldn't find the finish.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Played out towards the right wing. Shot could be... And Messi! Oh, wow, that's crazy! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Argentina leading now. João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. Oh, nicely intercepted. Romero. And it's Palacios. Now Barco. Gonzalez. Barco. Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card and he walks. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Palacios. There's the shot! It's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Another one! This must be his personal high. So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Delivers with whip. That's a decent clearance. And they're quick to get it back. Tries to pass it through. Not a hint of offside here. Driven in. Well, there's the clearance. Gonzalez. Looking for options for movement. Well, played right into his path. He's onside! Diogo Costa breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Palacios. Now Barco. Knocks it out wide. Nice bit of trickery. That has been cut short. Rafael Leao. That is good progress on the left. And this is Ronaldo. Tagliafico promptly onto that, and that is that. Messi. That has been slung wide. He has found the way through. João Cancelo. And it's Bernardo Silva. Here's Vitinha. Played out to the left flank. Rafael Leao. Oh, it requires real discipline to defend this deep, and they are showing just such discipline. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Argentina have a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Martinez, and it's Palacios. Now it's Martinez, and he stands tall, impenetrable. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Martinez, spread out to the left. He's done an awful lot of running, and it shows. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Vitinha with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Simeone. And he's lost his man here. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
And he's managed to get free. Messi! A real chance and a real let-off. So just 15 minutes still to come. So was this when the game was won? Logic and experience would certainly suggest that, but who knows what the game still has to offer. And we are already back underway. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? And he's managed to gift it back. Barco. Gonzalez picks it up out wide. Shapes to shoot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, terrible pass. Aimed beyond the defence. Martinez. Now it's Simeone. Tries to play it through. And this is Messi. And he's definitely on. Messi! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Argentina visibly comfortable, now up by 3. João Cancelo. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Nuno Mendes, Vitinha, Bruno Fernandes, Romero calmly anticipates, Simeone, nicely weighted ball, and he's worked it through, and this is Messi, he's picked his way through, chance for a shot! He was certain to score, it is an inexplicable miss.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
João Cancelo. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Araujo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Gonzalez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Martinez. He's got away. Tries a shot! It's in! His utter joy! He engages with absolute happiness. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And here's Bernardo Silva. That's very neat. João Cancelo finding himself in space. Some of them aren't happy with that challenge and they're getting involved. Steady. Ronaldo looking to play it into the box.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Now here's the delivery. Tagliafico gets it away. Now it's Martinez. Looking for the run. He can run onto that. He's on it. Oh, shooting chance! No, that's just wide.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Nuno Mendes. To Bruno Fernandes. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Palacios. Now it's Messi. He is through here. Messi. Terrific effort. Keeper always had the measure of that. Now that's well seen too. Baku. And it's Messi. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And he shoots! And he's stuck it away! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Portugal get their goal, a bit of respectability restored. Wriggles his way through. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, sweet feet. Backward it goes, and he's in on goal. He's had a shot! Well taken goal. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came up beautifully.
Camisa 15.
Argentina are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. That's a good ball out wide. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Nuno Mendes, Bruno Fernandes, and here's Rafael Leao. And he was quick to react. Molina, Palacios. That looks a good ball through. Simeone. And it's Molina. No way he was going to let him past. It's a promising position. Oh, that's fabulous. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Now it's Martinez. Ruben Dias, Bruno Fernandes, Messi. That's the end. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business, we were obliged to return the favour. I don't think there's much difference here.
If you have just joined... Great chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Argentina are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Messi. He's had it taken off him. And he's there to clear it. Rafael Leao looking for the run. And that has been cut short. Romero. Now it's Martinez. Almada. He is through here. Swings it across. Araujo tries to clear. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Rafael Leao. And this is Ronaldo. Almada. Now Romero, Medina, and Almada. Martinez, over to the right flank. Now it's Messi, spread out to the left. Almada. Almada! Oh, it rattles the bar. João Cancelo. Not the most accurate pass. Fernandes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Montiel. And Medina. Almada. And he's gone searching crossfield. Vitinha, and it's Neves for João Cancelo. João Neves, and it's Bruno Fernandes, and it's Vitinha. Steaming on goalwards. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's neat. Hangs one in.
That's good defensive concentration.
And he can thump it away. It's a throw-in. Rafael Leao. Very nicely done. De Paul did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Portugal leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Messi. Spread neatly. He's under a lot of pressure there. Montiel looking to hit the byline here. Martinez! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Bernardo Silva. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. João Cancelo. Chance for a shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Montiel. Now it's De Paul. And it's Messi. João Cancelo. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Aims beyond the defence. He's in a great position here. In it comes. And he was alert to it. De Paul. Martinez. That's going wide left. He's got plenty of space out wide here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's destined for the flank. Now it's Rafael Leao. De Paul. Montiel. Bruno Fernandes, spread to the right, looking to play him in. Montiel, Fernandes, now it's Messi. Bruno Fernandes, João Neves, Vitinha. The shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Portugal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. They've played it short. Played out to the left flank, and it's... Oh, great leap! Harmlessly behind. Romero, De Paul, McAllister. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's picked his way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He won't be happy with that one. Now that looks a decent ball. Montiel. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. Can he get it through? And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Deftly away. Araujo to Cancelo, and it's Bernardo Silva, Bruno Fernandes, and it's Neves. Fernandes, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Bruno Fernandes, Oh, he's having a go! That's unlucky, just wouldn't come down.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Fernandez. Montiel. For De Paul. McAllister.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That has not gone well. Nuno Mendes. Oh, this looks sharp. Montiel. A heavy challenge. And it's Bernardo Silva. Can he get on the end of this? Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Almada. João Cancelo. Bruno Fernandes. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Medina. Now, can they get him away? Fernandez in acres of space out wide. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Opts for safety. De Paul. He's on it, can he get away? And he's been shifted off it. Rafael Leao. Played towards the other side. And it's Bernardo Silva. And he plays one through. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi. De Paul. João Neves. Martinez. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, important interception. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. McAllister. Medina. Martinez. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Knocks it into space. McAllister. To Martinez. Now it's McAllister. Now it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. He's being urged to shoot. Martinez! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
Nuno Mendes. João Neves. And it's Cancelo. And it's Bernardo Silva. To Bruno Fernandes. And he's had it nicked away. De Paul. Messi. And they can counter here. Almada. He's found a way through. Oh, that's delightful. Araujo gets it clear. Gets a good foot in there. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he was quick to react. Medina.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
That has been slung wide. He's got away. Has crossed into the middle. Martinez. Almada. Fernandez. Nicely spread. De Paul receives it in a wide position. Martinez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Takes on his marker. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, good climb! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Fernandes. Medina picks it up out wide. Picked out brilliantly. He has found the way. Tries a shot! Oh, good finish. They have come roaring back.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
That will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Argentina restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Rafael Leao. Oh, such a clever touch. Towering header. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Martinez is there to clear. Now it's Martinez. João Neves. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Out towards the flank. Bernardo Silva. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Mendes. Rafael Leao. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. That has ended up in no man's land. Fernandes. Now it's Messi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bruno Fernandes. Played out towards the right wing. Shot a goal! No, just not quite.
Well, he doesn't half hit a clean strike. The moment he was in that position, you knew he was going to smash it.
Almada. To Bruno Fernandes. Romero calmly anticipates. Messi going after that. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Fernandes. And it's Fernandes. Good ball, good take. Vitinha goes looking wide. Now João Neves. It's a really well-measured ball. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Bernardo Silva. Threads one in. That's a shade optimistic. McAllister. Oh, good spread. Now it's De Paul. Now it's Messi.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's shifting through the gears here. De Paul with the delivery. Diogo Costa deals with that nice and simple. Tries to pass it through. And this is Ronaldo. Montiel. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, Jim, they've both had their moments.
Well, it's been an exciting half, Peter, with each side having chances and good spells of possession. I'm hoping that both will keep this open approach.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. And so the action is resumed. He's rising! Against the crossbar! De Paul gets flagged offside. McAllister. Now it's Martinez. João Neves bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Ronaldo concedes a free kick for that. Medina. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Vitinha. He shifted it to the flank. Now who's going to be first to this? That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. McAllister, foot in. Medina gets across to intercept that. Spread it left. Now it's Messi. Rafael Leao. And this is Ronaldo. Romero. Fernandes. And he skips past his man. Messi. Good purposeful running this. Fernandes. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Messi clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Oh, easy pickings there. Bruno Fernandes. Passing is crisp and sharp. João Neves. Here's Rafael Leao. In with the challenge. Now it's Messi. Tries to play it through. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Almada. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Messi. And here's Lautaro Martinez. And the shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, Peter, talk about how to make a difference. He made the best of this period when quite a few players had barely settled back into the game. Some brilliant work from the skipper here.
So smooth, a signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Argentina leading now.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Fernandes. McAllister. Romero. Martinez. And it's McAllister. Looking for options for movement. Can he get onto this? And he's there to belt it away. No, he's not getting his way this time. Vitinha. Medina kept his eye on it, and he's there. And this is Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Portugal needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Rafael Leao. Out of play for a throw. And it's Mendes. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Cristiano Ronaldo, currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, he's one of these players, Peter, who plays the percentage game. If you keep playing him in, something's bound to happen.
Ruben Dias. Great vision. And Bernardo Silva! Well taken goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Well, that's an excellent interception.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Portugal are looking to go forward now. Now it's Rafael Leao, looking to play him in. Montiel. And Almada. Now it's Messi. Engages and forces him off the ball. Medina. Almada. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. De Paul. Rafael Leao.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
60 minutes played. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
It's a searching pass. Now it's Vitinha. No, that's been intercepted. McAllister. Now it's Martinez. Portugal have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Ruben Dias with the foul. Ruben Dias gets his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
And he's forced to go back. Martinez. Fernandes. And Almada. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Araujo defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that has been slung wide. Rafael Leao finding himself in space. Here comes the cross, and a header! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Fernandes. Montiel for Messi. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Vitinha. De Paul. Montiel. And it's McAllister. to McAllister. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Diogo Costa gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. João Cancelo. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Well-timed, excellent interception. Martinez. Medina. Almada. Tries to pass it through. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Bruno Fernandes does really well to win the ball there. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And they've got rid. Argentina can break now. Tries to play it through. And he's picked out the run. Almada. Oh, well played. Fernandes! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Araujo. Vitinha. Well, that is one way to stop him. He's looking wide. De Paul. Nicely weighted ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And it's Fernandes. And here's Lautaro Martinez. And this is Messi. And it's been hooked away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Can he get on the end of this? Chance, surely! Goal! Argentina! Into the lead once more. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And it's Neves. This is a promising build-up.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And here's Rafael Leao. Vitinha. Can he finish? No, not quite.
Substituição.
Argentina making further changes here and in quick succession. Fernandes. Looking for the... It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Portugal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And that is expertly dealt with. Now it's Gonzalez. Martinez. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And that was very necessary. McAllister. And this is Messi. Rafael Leao, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
McAllister. Rafael Leao. And it's Mendes. He has a look up. Lovely feet. Now this goes for a shot! And a neat finish. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Gonzalez. And here's Messi. Threads one in. That's going to go a long way.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Fernandez. Spread out to the left. Gonzalez. And that's been... And the finish! Goal! Argentina! And again they hit the front. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
McAllister. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
It's run loose here. Messi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. Great chance here to level it up. Portugal have their third corner. Bruno Fernandes plays it short. This might spell danger. Cleared without hesitation. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Gonzalez.
That was lovely, that.
Oh, that's fabulous. João Neves. Vitinha. And it's Vitinha. Fernandes wins the duel this time. Simeone. Simeone is fouled. And he's going to have his name taken. Simeone. Now Romero. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Fernandes. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Fernandes. He's got away.
Argentina nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Rafael Leao. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. The muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Gonzalez. Tagliafico. Vitinha. And here's Rafael Leao. Driving. Chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Fernandes. McAllister. Now it's Messi. And there's green grass ahead of him. Now it's Simeone. And he's managed to get free. Simeone. And he's in on goal. And Messi! Nearly, but not quite.
Messi is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. And it's Neves. Fernandes. Martinez. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Knocks it into space. He has found the way through. Crossed into the box. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Gonzalez. Gonzalez. Fernandes. And Gonzalez. Messi. Simeone, he is onto this. Real chance here. Gonzalez! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Tries one from range. Too close for comfort. Nuno Mendes. That's it. The referee says enough. Portugal did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat. He has that blistering pace that he can use to beat the best defenders. And it's...
Takes a shot! It's there! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the counter is on. Mbappe stood his ground strongly. And that is expertly dealt with. Camavinga. Now it's Kane. Yamal receives it in a wide position. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's made its way to him. And he's running, and the shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. Bale plays it short. Aims beyond the defence. Bale gets into a good position. That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Neymar. And he welcomes it in. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that is a little undercooked. Yamal. And here's Mbappe. And here's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, there's the clearance. And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Madrid are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now it's Kane. Messi. And it's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That pass has been well intercepted. Mbappe. Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Fermin. Now it's Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined. Tries to pass it through. And here's Mbappe. Camavinga. Now it's Yamal. And Fermin. 15 minutes till half-time. And here's Yamal. Very nicely done. Yamal's cross. And he's there to clear it. It's a throw-in. Oh, that's neat. Yamal, and the shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And now they can spring out of defence. It's gone out for a throw-in. Van Dijk.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Mbappe, looking to play him in. And this is Kane. Messi. Mbappe, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Played out towards the right wing. And he skips past his man. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. It is a corner. They've played it short.
2 minutos de descuento.
And this is Ronaldo. Look at the space here. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Bale! Oh, it rattles the bar. And he gets rid in a hurry. And for the first half, that is that. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Madrid currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. That gets us going once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Firmino. Alexander-Arnold has created 1 goal already. Camavinga. Yamal does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And here's Lopez. Now it's Yamal. And here's Mbappe. Now that looks a decent ball. Delivered. Can he finish? Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Rijkaard. Cafu. And it's Neymar. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Neymar. Looking for a runner. Cafu is flagged offside. Mbappe in the hunt and looking threatening. Nicely weighted ball. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Neymar. Now it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now, can they get him away? And he's picked it up out wide. It's a sweeping cross. And he's there to belt it away. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Decent chance! And no mistake! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And he's had it nicked away. It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
This looks promising. Now, can he find a finish? Can he finish? And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. They're up to 5 corners now. And it's been taken short. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. What a throw in. Mbappe currently being consciously targeted.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Modric. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Mbappe, and once more he proves rigid and robust. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. He has found the way through. Van Dijk gets it clear.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
So here comes a substitution.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Not the most convincing of passes. Rijkaard. Neymar. And it's Modric. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Driving on and making good progress. And he shoots! And how did he not put that away?
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Son Heung-min. Messi does really well to win the ball there. And it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Mbappe. They're urging him to shoot. And he's in on goal. It's Neymar! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Not the most accurate pass. Pepe. That is ended up in no man's land. The final seconds now. Modric, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. Pass somewhat off target. Messi. Can he spark a counter here? Spread out to the left. Can he get it through? Well timed, excellent interception. Neymar, and he's managed to get free. He's had a shot! So close, but that is as good as it gets. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course, but the crowd... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, straight into the action. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Riyad Mahrez. He's one of the best dribblers around, Peter, with such delicate, close control and wonderful balance. He could finish with the best of them too, so I wouldn't be surprised to see him score a few cracking individual efforts for this team. He loves to move in from that right flank and unleash with his left foot.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Out towards the flank. Just eases him off the ball. Mahrez. He has found the way through. Modric wins the duel this time. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Nothing much to report on so far. Each side waiting to make their first move. Neymar. Looking for options for movement. And that's and the finish! Goal! Eintracht Frankfurt! And it's Eintracht Frankfurt who take the lead. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Mahrez demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. There will be a throw-in. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. He's dribbled past his man here. That's good play. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Bimbe. Distributed tidily. Van Dijk makes the interception. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Mahrez. Modric. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And here's Mbappe. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that is a little undercooked. Tries to pass it through. He's shifting through the gears here. And this Cristiano Ronaldo! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
And we have our very first corner. Neymar with the short one. And this is Neymar. Eintracht Frankfurt have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's fabulous. He's in a great position here. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. They've played it short. Now this could be a chance. And it's played in. That is a brilliant interception. And now they can spring out of defence. Knocks it into space. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Rijkaard. Brilliantly cut out. Benacer.
Madrid truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Modric. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got away. It's crossed into the middle. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Benacer. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Bimbe. Well, that has not gone well.
2 added minutes has been
Messi
indicated.
carries the ball down the right. That's the keeper's ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Baini. Bimbe. Rijkaard. And the referee has blown for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Madrid unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. Neymar! Oh, good stop, it had to be. But he's left disappointed.
Neymar really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Corner number 3 coming up. Bale plays it short. It's Neymar! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Madrid get their 4th corner. Bale goes short. And this is shapes to shoot! And this is Modric. Chance! Oh, good finish! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Madrid restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And it's made its way to chance for a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Good running, strong and purposeful. And a chance! And a neat finish. And with that, he becomes a member of the exclusive 300 Club. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Madrid are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, nice touch. Oh, super ball. Eintracht Frankfurt needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ball's played through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Eintracht Frankfurt really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Modric being hunted in packs.
Yeah, he's had so much room to operate in. He's been running the show, but maybe the curtain's about to come down on him.
Showing good feet. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Neymar is offering a wry smile there.
Modric, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Mondi. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Modric. Looking to play him in. And it's been hooked away. And it's Neymar. Neymar running with intent. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And this is Modric. There's the delivery. Ignori clears it away.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now it's Messi. Now there's a fine ball. Decent chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Cafu does well to get it back. Mbappe. Great chance! Mbappe is magnificent! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Oh, that was sharp. Deliciously sharp.
Oh, that's a brilliant finish, Peter. Such a satisfying one from his perspective, knowing he hit it so beautifully.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. So the die is cast. It is time for Mr. Crash Bang Wallop.
Well, this certainly makes the game a little more exciting as we near the conclusion.
Madrid now in a position far more desirable.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Shot a goal! And it's there! And they are disappearing out of sight. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So now the difference is 3. Ignori. Neymar does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Mahrez.
4 added minutes has been
well
indicated.
played. Mbappe.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Neymar. Tries to play it through. And this is Ronaldo. He's having a shot! In he goes again! And he hits the net. His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And yes, it's him again. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. There will be 4 extra minutes. Crunching tackle. That's the end. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Neymar! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
He's a sharp little ball here. Can he latch on to this? It's a good run, that. Great timing.
That was a great ball that looked right on the money. Trying to get behind the defence is something that can work well here.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, someone I see as a great defensive midfielder is this guy, Benacer. At 5'9", Peter, he might not seem the biggest, but he does have a knack of winning duels against much.
A header! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Madrid are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Mahrez.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Cleared without hesitation. Corner. Madrid with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. Nicely spread. Pings in. Oh, good effort! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Madrid have their second corner now. Now it's Bale. Bale's cross. Well read, and the danger is averted. Algeria are looking to go forward now. Mahrez. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Spread it left. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Bale did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Bale cuts out the pass. Now it's Bellingham. Played out to the left flank. Van Dijk carries the ball down the right. Now it's Messi. And he welcomes it in. It's Neymar! And that's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Very nearly half an hour gone here. He's shifted it to the flank. And he's managed to get free. Can he get it through?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Neymar.
Oh, great feat, that.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh no, this does chance, surely! And there's a goal! And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Marcó en el minuto 34 el dorsal 17.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's neat. Mbappe running at top gear. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. Spread out to the left. Can he spark a counter here? Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And it's lofted through here. Nouri and Neymar. Neymar. Good purposeful running. And a chance! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Benacer. Konate.
2 minutos de descuento.
And it's Mahrez. Now, can they get him away?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that is the end of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Madrid leading, but only just 2 on the scoreline. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Messi. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Neymar. Chance for a shot! And that's a sharp finish. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Marcó en el minuto 49 el dorsal 21. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Madrid now in a position far more desirable.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Now it's Modric. Could move up a gear here. Oh, well measured. Mbappe! Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Tries to play it through. Konate promptly onto that, and that is that. Bellingham. Tries to pass it through. Well timed, excellent interception. Pepe gets across to intercept that. And now the breakaway. Cristiano Ronaldo being hunted in packs.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, no joy this time. And he's taking no chances there. Madrid have their third corner. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, there's a probing ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. And the pass is intercepted. Modric. Great ball if he can get there. Benacer. And Boudaoui. Van Dijk makes the interception. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. And it's Neymar. And he's had it nicked away. Messi with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Thiago Silva. Knocks it into space. Caught offside that time. Van Dijk. Pepe is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And it's Neymar. Now it's Modric. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Oh, really well played.
And no, he's seen through all of that. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Just eases him off the ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Neymar. Messi. Modric. Oh, this is a great... Cristiano Ronaldo! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Couldn't squeeze it through. Boudaoui looking for the run. Stood up well to him there. Pepe cannot be beaten that easily.
Cambio de jugadores.
And it's Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Messi. Cafu. It's been slipped through. And he's quick to get rid. It's a throw-in. He is just caressing the ball. He's free, he has got space. He has found a way through. Real chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, such a clever touch. Shoots! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Nice bit of skill. Can he finish? It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh no, what has happened here? Great chance! And it's there! And he celebrates his 30th goal. An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Madrid, palpably stronger, better, superior. Nouri. And here's Neymar.
That was lovely, that.
Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. Oh, he's all alone.
That's a shame, because it was such a good decision.
Benacer. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. He'll try from distance! And that is as much as we have time for. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We're up and running then. And he's there to get it away. Neymar stood his ground strongly. That's good play. Senesi was in no mood for any of that. Aims beyond the defence. That is a great pick out. Rijkaard gets a foot in here. Neymar. He's a sharp little ball here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I think we have another one here who's a member of the Catalan school of total football, and the type of player that is very...
He's going for goal! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Molina. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Cross in. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Mbappe. Modric. And this is Messi. Cafu.
Might want to be careful there.
Now it's Agahawa. Madrid have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. It's Bale! A real chance and a real let-off.
Madrid really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, no question, that's a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And here's Agahawa. Now it's Simeone. Bale is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Now it's Simeone.
Oh, really well played.
He's shifting through the gears here. Modric. Neymar. Neymar. Neymar! And that is quite wonderful. Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Madrid are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Modric, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. Oh, it's come loose. Now it's Mbappe. Simeone. Pepe wins the duel this time. Neymar. Shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Bale plays it short. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Chance, surely! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Simeone. Rijkaard does well to get it back. And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And there's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Can he latch on to this? Now it's Simeone, Lopez, and the finish! And that is doing no harm at all.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Cafu. Pepe has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Now that looks a decent ball. Lovely bit of skill. That is ended up in no man's land. It's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Simeone. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Madrid sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Modric, Mbappe, Cafu, Modric, who is rarely short on confidence, and it's Bale, Mbappe, and it's Modric. That's a sharp pass. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Tries from distance. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Terrific effort! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. Neymar needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Now it's Simeone. Bale is always looking to play quality balls. Knocks it into space. Goes for a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chance. Oh, what has happened here? This time, surely! Vermin. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Molina. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Simeone. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. And he's quick to return it. Bullish header! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
A case now of complete control. Simeone. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Bale. More and more pressure on the ball here. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Van Dijk. Looking to play him in. Senesi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Lemos. And Fermin. Now it's Agahawa, and it's made its way to him. Simeone. Van Dijk with a definite foul there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
Senesi tries to play it through. Throw it. Can he finish? 75 minutes played. And he was quick to react. Senesi. Well read, nice interception. Cucurella, and it's Lopez. Crunching tackle. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, that's a key interception. Cucurella. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 9, número 8. Entran número 27.
Senesi.
Número 7.
And it's Lima. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Could move up a gear here. Great vision. And the through ball. And he shoots! A whisker away from making it 4.
Madrid certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Madrid have their third corner. Lima with the clearance. Just 5 minutes left. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's found the way through. Some resolute defending there. Madrid clearly now in lead preservation mode. Looking for the run. Oh, well played.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Now it's Agahawa. Busquets. Fermin. And Molina.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And there goes the final whistle. Madrid pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they want.